can everyone hear me? I have my earbuds in. I have a guest over, so I'm not gonna be too long on the stream. Uh, so yeah, tonight, I can't sleep. So I figure I write up another script, for my channel. Thanks for tuning in. My battery's not doing so well, so that's why I have a charge and I have an earbud in. Can everybody hear me correctly? Type 1 or 2 if you can't. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Alright, and I just lost people. Alright, so yeah. Welcome to the channel Coyote News TV, your host Coyote. I will not make this too long. Pretty much, what I wanted to discuss is, pretty much, I was going through channels. We got a band together, guys. We got about 45 channels that I really don't want to see go. Because, as Marv said, they're going right down the list. So, yeah. Other than that, band together, stick together is what we gotta do. If you're new to the channel, this is pretty much anything that really isn't discussed on a basis. And, yeah. I'm not gonna list off the channels, that's what, thanks Gaming Terry. Yeah, my signal's going in and out, and I have a couple of reasons why it's doing that. My phone's glitching so bad at this point, either you lost me or I lost you. So, yeah, I got my earbuds in, so can everybody hear me? Well, you're the only one. Can you hear me correctly, Gaming Terry? Alright? And alright, thank you. And thank you for tuning in so late. I apologize. And I know Marv's going to go live in a little bit too, so I won't be able to make his. But if you want to at least let him know about the 2 videos that I have up, but I'll get to the point. Alright, yeah, I can't sleep. I actually have my chef job, Terry. And also, guys, same deal as Marv. I won't always talk about news. I'll crack up. I'll crack a joke or so. But yeah, as the title said, we got to get ready. And most people think this is a joke. I've only managed to reach my sister, my uncle, my dad out in where he's at. He's out in Minnesota. He's seen some strange stuff. I'm not going to get into that. But also, if you want to email me personally about any stuff that's going around, my email's down in the description. It's Coyote J TV, which if you remember me from Marf's channel, I'm the Coyote J. I have a family-friendly channel. You're more than welcome to tune in. It's now Coyote Jackwad Call channel. So, yeah, he's from Minnesota. My dad I'm originally from PA, Gaming, Terry. So, my dad moved out to, Minnesota, due to, stuff going on. He wanted to fish, full time and that. He still works, but, yeah. Oh, nice. I haven't traveled that much, but, yeah. I just want to make sure my phone's charging. As I said, guys, I have little equipment to go on. If I had my tablet, the camera would have been a lot better. And again, I'm not religious. It's just a friend of mine passed away a while back. I always get questioned about the cross. I am religious. I don't bring religious into the channel. Everybody's free to their own opinion. I lost a friend. It was in his will for the cross, and I wear it proudly. I miss him very much. I'm not going to get into that. So that's why it's always out there. So yeah, Gaming Terry, there's like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. I always get upset. He was a big cross collector. I got like a couple others across my room. Yeah, I'm streaming in my room, guys. Yeah, I really don't have a stand. Most of my other stuff, I stream out in my kitchen, but my guest is, I'm not gonna get in that. And I told him I stream like stuff, but. Yeah, I'm digressing here, but yeah, we can shoot the breeze too. We really don't have to discuss, but a bug up bag's important. I got a couple set. I got one for my. I don't drive, guys, and I'm glad I don't. I actually ride bike, and I got endurance big time. I don't know if you've seen any. Well, for the people that know me in like the Morph group and all that, yes, I dress very professional, but on a side note, I love working out. I have high endurance on legs, and I think you can tell I'm actually sitting Indian style. I ride almost 7 days a week. I take about a 40 to an hour bike ride each day to keep me in shape. I don't go to a gym. And if you watch John X Army's video, which I love his channel, I love Marf's channel, Lisa Haven's channel, We all got to band together. I don't watch mainstream news. I only watch it literally only for like weather and sports. That's it. Other than that, I have it muted the entire time. So yeah. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, I got. Thank you. His stuff is very controversial. Most people don't believe what I have to say. Going back to that. Gaming Terry. By the way, since you're on air with me, and I appreciate you coming on so late. Uh, how many people have you gotten to reach? I've gotten to reach my sister, one person from a bar actually. I went out to the bar the other night just to lay back and chill and relax. Which was kind of nice, digress a little bit. I didn't spend a whole lot. I literally did not drink. I just had a soda and just chatted with one of the waitresses that was heading out. She chatted with me like a couple minutes. And let me tell you, it's very hit and miss with the people you talk to with stuff like this. Because I was very nervous about bringing it up. I said, what's the most they can do? Throw me out? So I asked what her beliefs were. She saw the cross. She's not religious or anything, but, if you follow John X Army stuff, yeah, I'm actually born 95, guys. So yeah, when I started, I don't know what brought me to the news channels to YouTube, but yeah, I've watched his new WO video. I've seen his currency versus money, which now I feel degrading even cash now to tell you the truth. But yeah, I've been stocking up on like food and that. But yeah, as you guys saw from the picture tonight, my opening video tonight, earlier around probably I would say like 8 o'clock tonight, I decided to just start off easy with meteorology. But yeah, a bug out bag's necessary and reaching people, and I'm bouncing all over. It's late, believe me. So yeah, a bug out bag's important. Let me relax, guys. When I get like amped up, like John X Army does, he doesn't bounce all over. He just goes with it. I tend to bounce all over. And thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being in the chat room. I really appreciate it. Oh, and again, donations are welcome, but not necessary. I don't beg. I do not ask. If you want, you can. Oh, and if you want to spread the word around, I am starting a side page for Patreons. I have a friend of mine setting up a channel since I really don't know how to do that. He's pretty much the founding of that. Same guy that helped me on my first channel. So he got an exclusive invite. No donations are necessary. If you don't have to, I don't ask for John X the way John X Army does. If you want to personally email me, and tell me what's going on in your area, I just want to stay connected in Wood. And guys, if you want like a major news email, like anywhere, like I know John X Army, I think he said he's in by Great Lakes. I'm not gonna go into his stuff, and I don't want to. Like Great Lakes, sorry for the hand gesture, but like Great Lakes, and then also I'm up in the PA area. So his Great Lakes in the PA area, and then I got my dad in Minnesota, and then I got people in Colorado. My family's spread out, so believe me, I'm trying to connect with people, but my family thinks I'm insane. The only person that believes me is my sister. For one, was because of the religion, which I told her not to go to church, and two, uh, she believes about the bug out bag and stuff like that, but she lives with a family. She's not like a. I don't want to go into her business, but she lives with a kind of a mom that she's not like adopted, but she got taken in because we moved so much. So the person she's living with is like he's retired. I don't want to get into his stuff because of military reasons, but and if you're still with me, just hit a yes or no, one or two. Which I do see. I do have two viewers. All right, guys. So as I was saying, he's been in the military. He's a Marine. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, and yeah, guys. Yeah, I figure I'd try this with the earbud like John X Army. My other earbud's shot. So yeah, he's been in the military. He has told me a couple stories. I gotta just get clearance from him, to tell his side because he's seen his share. Oh, and guys, going down the list, the reason I even made this video, I went through, I went on like one of my friends' channels. I won't give names, but uh, uh Gaming Terry. If you guys remember, do you remember the documentary movie that they did after Armageddon and the one with Rudy Rayes by chance? All right. If you remember the Rudy Rayes one and the After Armageddon one, uh, as as John X Army agrees, and I agree with him 100%. I agree with Marv too. I'm not picking a side here, and I don't even pick anybody's side on any news channel I watch. Everybody has their own opinion, right down from Lisa Haven, Marv, and John X all the way down. But guys, again, band together. We got at least 45 channels at least that I have on one of my other YouTube channels that are in danger because, as Marv said, he's nervous, and I don't blame him. They're going down the list. But yeah, the After Armageddon movie and Rudy Reyes, I think that was a pre-foreshadowing of what they're gonna do because if you remember, Rudy Reyes' thing came on in January 6, 2010, and I'm not gonna bring up anything. This is just what a friend told me. Everything's from up here. This is what I'm doing because they're very, very strict with the Article 11, Article 13 stuff right now. Everything's down in the description below, but yes, I go by notes. I do it old school. And yeah, I was a heavy note taker in college, high school, middle school. I love notes. Uh, so yeah, I believe the Rudy Reyes and the After Armageddon was a pre-foreshadowing of them crashing the stock market, etc. Dude, it's gonna be turmoil. And to let you know, Gaming Terry, I'm in an apartment complex. I'm on the third floor. So if you guys seen my post about when they had the storm situation up in the Lehigh Valley, I was scared because I really thought that tornado sign was going to go off and that was just going to be the end of it. And I couldn't do anything because it was, if I went out with my bike, to tell you the truth, and sorry, I'm getting off topic. If I went off my bike, guys, or yeah, if I went off my bike, I, it wouldn't work. I would be soaked to a core. I ride a lot, but yeah, wait a minute. Weather manipulate. I don't want to go off. I'm bouncing so much. I apologize. It must be late at night. And I know Marf is going to stream pretty soon too, so I don't want to cut into his stream because I know there's viewers too waiting on his end. I know he doesn't have anything, but I appreciate Marf, John X Army, Lisa Haven. I just want to go through a few that I listen to. I won't list off all of them because I don't want to give them the opportunity to find them. But these are like the main ones that we gotta really make sure, Marf, obviously, Marf was the first channel I came across. Lisa Haven was another one. Uh, uh, yeah. Oh, Gaming Terry, by chance, and I know I got an itch on my nose. I have anxiety. Yeah, that's what I deal with, and with what's going on, I'm not nervous for that, but yeah. If you guys heard of, I'm not gonna say the Alex guy, well, I'll just say Alex, but if you guys heard of, the Bill Smith channel, I'm not talking about the newest one, I'm talking about the Q stuff that he was talking about. He literally just disappeared. I don't know if you've seen his channel. I don't want to put his link in the description below, but I don't know if you've, uh, Gaming Terry, message me with my new channel. I'll send you his, link. I want to do it that way. But let me tell you, Gaming Terry, do not comment because I think somebody's watching his channel. Or somebody, I think, Big Brother's watching it. So I only watch his stuff, and I've only watched 2 videos. I try not to go on his channel as much because all his comments now, people are asking where he's at. Yeah, just no comments. It's just, I put, literally, on my notes, it's risky. I've seen people comment that literally people spam the comments. I recommend not doing it because they're watching, you know how strict they're getting with the censorship. Not just censorship, but believe me, I want to go on Morph's channel. I know I should be in bed, but I really want to be on Morph's stream tonight and get my point across. I got, Terry, by the way, I got a Coke. Yeah, this is pretty much almost a 6 ounce, or not 6 ounce, 6 liter. Been drinking that all night, so I think that's why I've been up. Oh, yeah. Believe me, this is to help Morph out and John X in case somebody else, because, they just want to get the word around. As much as we can get around, it would be helpful. And Gaming Terry, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna go down the list, but I appreciate, and I will quote again. If anybody sees this video afterwards, please be careful about Bill Smith's channel. And that, I'm not gonna put it in the description. It's just, I don't know what happened to him. People do not know. He's been gone actually since August of this. It was either, yeah, of this past year. Yeah, because his last, Yeah, it was August. It was just this past August. His last video was in August. And I think it was way too vocal. Uh, which, yeah. The Exotic Lame 1, that's more of a religious channel. The Fulton Informal, I'm not going to give actual names here. These are just channels. Bill Smith was actually Bill Smith. That was not the wisest idea for him. Uh, Hacking the headlines. Some of this, if you are on my other channel for my family content, I'm not going to mix the channels, but yeah, and I'm not going to do that. AMTV, Anonymous Official, shout out to them. I see them a lot more. Jacob Israel, I'm not going to go a whole lot here. Alien Investigations. But I think they've been honestly, they've been programming us from the start. And we're living a lie. Honestly, I don't even like watching TV anymore. I get all my stuff through my phone. The Bigfoot Report, which, believe me, guys, I can go on and on about topics. I would love to do, like, just a talk show like John X Army. His streams are, like, 2+ hours. And, like, what I have now, I literally have my charger. I literally have my, thing sitting on my charger. If you guys heard, if you're on John X Army's channel, you probably heard of Wolfpack Cryptos. Just tuned into his stuff. Very cool. I like stock market. I like numbers, guys. Bill's channel, he debunks like truth and fact. His is pretty new yet. It could go on. If you want to email me, I'll give you the full list. I don't want to go on here. But yeah, I want to kind of get to the main point. Like, yeah. And one last thing before I get to the Rudy Rayes movie. Yeah. And believe me, I have not been in John X Army's chat room yet, but I am a thing of Marf's. Marf and I don't talk as often because I know he gets a ton of emails. But he did message me, and yeah. I just emailed him the other day. I'll screenshot that and send that to you in your email. Do not put your email in the comments. And that's another thing. I just watched another one of my friendly YouTubers guy, just a comedy guy. I don't know if it was a publicity stunt, but he was asking for like emails. I don't know what's up. Do not do that. It's just way too dangerous. So the only thing I only put emails that are necessary. I have one for my separate job. I have one for stuff like this, and then I have another one. I actually have a third channel. It's more like a comic channel. No content. That'll probably be up maybe sometime in. I probably won't be up to Monday. So guys, I'm sorry I digressed so much, but let's get and dig into this. So Rudy Rayes, I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but he's a retired ex-Marine. Not ex, don't quote me. He's a Marine. I don't know what he did for the History Channel, and this is by all memory, by the way. He did about a 45-minute documentary, and yeah. Yeah, Gaming Terry, he's a great guy, but I think he either did it for publicity or for programming people. Because the way the show was rigged, he did not come across one person for a fight. Because I was watching that as I was writing the script, just for evidence. Yeah, I apologize, tired. But yeah, I'm gonna hold out as long as I can. I know Marf normally does about the 2-hour stream, I can't do that. But yeah. Rudy Rayes, he's a great guy. I looked at his bio. He got nothing. He's only been on one television program, and that was the only program. He's never been in any movies. He's been in the Army, and I'm not going to speak for him on his behalf. I'm not trashing the guy. That is not me. I know Marf and John X do their own thing for me. You put me, I look for the facts. I link what I got. I will not show articles on mine. All mine will be on notes in my own words. I am going old school. If there's one thing school has taught me, guys, it is doing notes in your own words. So thank you for my school, and I know John X Army would say that's productive programming, but if there's one thing I want to take from all that, it is, that's at least one thing. And they taught me how to do good cursive, oh, sorry. That's another thing I gotta watch, guys. Hand gestures. I apologize. I didn't realize some of the hand gestures I've been doing over the years actually were, it's those freaking, I'm not going to get up there, but it's those people programming. So, yeah, I'm going to settle down. So, yeah, back on the topic. Rudy Rayes, great thing. It's up to you if you want to email me. I'm not asking. But if there's anything, I would love to email you like more of the stuff on Rudy Rayes. It's just the Article 11, Article 13. When I watched and heard about that, it irked me to a point where, thanks for tuning in. You haven't missed too much. This is a late night broadcast before it kind of morphs thing. Not a thing tied to morph. Just, I wanted to get my out. That we're just talking about bug out bags, uh, military stuff. It's more or less just random chatting. And if you can hear me, the new person that just signed on, just hit yes or no, or type yes or no. Donations are welcome. I don't ask. I Gaming Terry, do you know who keeps tuning in? I keep getting a second person. That it might be a troll, to tell you the truth. I could care less, but they keep going in and out. I could care less about the trolls. I got nothing to hide. There they are again. Gaming Terry, can you see who they are? Yeah. Yeah, but they're not mentioning anything. It's either a troll or the service is going out. Because I think since I got my phone and I've had my phone for a year. Alright, yeah, I didn't realize that. The only people I saw was yours when I came into the chat room before I started. So yeah, as I was saying, Rudy Rayes, he's a great guy, not bashing the guy. But when it comes to it, Morph and anybody that's called in on this channel, I actually need to get a separate phone for like this channel because what I'm talking on now is my only camera at this point. And it is my main quote unquote, main device that I live off of, which I'm not dependent on it, but yeah. So with that, I want to just dive in real quick on the After Armageddon. I find it coincidental after like not even a month after Rudy Rayes this thing came on the History Channel. They threw in After Armageddon, and I'm not talking the 1998 movie because I looked that up before I came on the air, and I'm not gonna link that up to the description. As I said, very very picky right now on the platform. Oh, and guys, I have an account on Twitch. So again, just as Marv said, he's worried about his. If anything happens to mine, uh, hit me over there. Same stuff. It's Coyote. I think it's Coyote J something. I'll have to go back in. But yeah. So yeah, you guys remember me as Coyote J. I'm not. Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna take a swig of soda for a minute, guys. I apologize. And yeah, I have a nice room, but yeah, I have the bug out bag literally right by the door. So literally, if anything happens, and I've been noticing up in my area, there's been a lot of ambulances, and literally the other night while I was waiting for my girlfriend to get out, there was an unmarked black cop car, literally in the shopping area, because I literally got out of that, bar place around like 1 a.m. or something. And I'm surprised I didn't get stopped because, up in my area, people that only are around that late only ride by bike because there's actually a curfew on like regular cars unless you're a cop. One, you go to an after party club, or three, you're doing shady stuff. Guys, I have a nice stuff, but at this point, as John X Army said, material stuff is one thing. Not current, money and currency, there's two different things, and he already gave the definition. I hate money with a passion now. We work for a living for it, but we literally just hand it over. The place I'm at, and I'm sure you see, I have a nice building. I pay $600 a place for this. And most places are above 600. I got this place on a deal. 600 is not, still not cheap. And I don't know if you go on like my main page, for anybody that's in the Marfogle group, I'm not gonna say any more than that. I do podcast, I do Twitch now, which I'm gonna start doing that. I'm on this platform, and I'm a chef, and I more or less do chef work and custom service. I'm trying to do what I can, and I make as much money on the side as possible as I can, and anything I've been doing literally has been going to food preparation, and as I said, most people, uh, I literally told a couple people, I said, believe what you want, and I left at that. I didn't come off mean. I said, if believe what you want, if it happens, it happens. Come at me if I'm wrong. I am not a preacher. I do not know the prophecy. I do not know that. Yes, I do read the Bible, but I'm more or less at this point, I'm already been rereading Revelation. And guys, I literally picked up a book probably a year or so, or maybe, no, we're in 2018. I picked up a book 6 years at a flea market, which I don't know if was foreshadowing for me to do this down the road. I didn't have internet access at that point. I was still in school. I was actually a junior. Uh, and it's literally just a book about in-depth and revelation. And actually, if anything does happen, there's only a few books I would bring with me. One of them, well, two of them, the Bible, and then the one in Revelation in depth. And then anything else, I have a hunting call. I do hunt. I am a big time hunter. I don't go out as often. I normally go down to my aunts and uncles for hunting. Uh, and pretty much, I know I'm just spilling just random stuff here, but I do appreciate you Gaming Terry tuning in. On this channel, I will say names. My other ones, I tend to just say initials. And guys, if you see Tom G, let him know that I have this channel. He was very interested in this channel. He's kind of a military guy. He knows some stuff. And this is a channel I want to bring his story onto. It's a lot safer. He knows some military stuff that I'm not going to say the entire thing. A lot of it's going to be very censored, the story version. But yeah, uh, if you see Tom G, let him know. He has a YouTube account. I can't find him. It's like he disappeared. I know I did call him a while back, but his number changed. So I'm worried about him. I'm not going to give his location, but yeah. And guys, the only stuff I do watch anymore, I'm a big time supernatural guy. But at this point, everything down to what we watch is programmed. From news down the line to, uh, what's an example? I watch a lot of vampire stuff, which now my latest one that I found that I've been watching, which I don't like watching, sex, drugs, alcohol. Have you Gaming Terry? I don't know if you watch HBO or not, but I'm watching a series called True Blood. I do not have cable. It's on DVD. It's called True Blood. It's with this character Suki Stackhouse and couple others. Pretty much, the drug is vampire blood, and pretty much if you drink it, you're hooked. You turn in for a vampire for life. And yeah, I want to go off grid big time, and I love where I'm working. And I'm not gonna get into it. Half the stuff, Gaming Terry, if you don't mind, this is the stuff I watch now. I watch hunting stuff. That is much, and do you see that? That is a VHS tape. A VHS tape. The old school. That as much as I watch. That and maybe a few other things. And as I said, weather, even though if you've seen my first video earlier than yesterday, it was about meteorology, which was, I didn't want to go into it, but it was my opening night video is what I named it, just so they don't get with it. But it was weather, pretty much weather. I'm not going to get in that, but if you want to see that video, tune into the channel later down the line. It was about another 20-some minute video. I do watch other stuff. I do watch a lot of action stuff, but at this point, I feel like selling half my crap just to prepare. And as I said, if I need to, I'll get back what I need. But John X Army, it was right. If you've been watching all his old stuff over and over, not over and over, but I don't know if you've been on my other channel. I have all that stuff private. This one, it will be nothing but open news. It will be open for Lisa Haven, John X, Morph. Let them know. That stuff, I just want as much people that come across this channel to watch it. If you, just so I'm helping them out. I don't watch a whole lot of Lisa Haven. I've been watching her stuff with the election stuff right now. So, yeah. All the stuff tonight, once I get off, my last thing for my thing once I get off, will be, yeah, just listing, my mind's drawing a freaking blank. Just listing stuff, going through my other ones. Yeah, and I'm only 23, Gaming Terry, and I don't know how old you are, but I know you're probably up there, and I appreciate you tuning in for the long haul. I know I don't get a whole lot of viewers because, again, I'm a new channel. But, you know, even having a small... Oh, thank you. And heck, I haven't even talked to my nephews about this yet. My oldest nephew will probably believe me, but my second and third, my third youngest, it's only me, my sister, and three other nephews. That's it. There's only five grandkids out of the entire, uh, heck, if they find me, they find me. And I'm sure if you came across the channel, I still gotta edit my thing. But I don't know if you found like it's Coyote News TV, but my last name's Hockenberry. And there's another one on YouTube, but she's not related to me. Her name's Zoe. Feel free. She does a lot of singing. I've been trying to go on Facebook a lot, but and Gaming Terry, and in case this might cut out for any reason, literally before I went in my first stream, I don't know if BB, and I'll say it like that, BB was watching, but my phone texted like a computer on its own. It creeps me the hell out. And sorry, I do not curse. Again, I do not curse, but this is more or less open discussion channel for anybody. I try to keep it real, keep it fresh. Nothing I watch anymore. I stay to what I like. Hunting is a big one. I literally have 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, about 30 some hunting videos, and it's not all hunting. I got like six fishing stuff too, but all my fishing stuff is down where my Uncle David is. And also, I will try to make a stream as often as I can. My aunts and uncles are very picky. My uncle, he's getting into like, he's not out of the Matrix, but when I saw John X Army stuff about the Matrix, that's when I woke up too. And then seeing Marv stuff, and when I was able to come on the air, if it wasn't for Marv, and shout out to Marv, aka Adam, I really appreciate him, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And again, Jay is a big guy, a big guy. He's the guy that's even helped me get into this platform. And I don't know if you see what's going on YouTube totally. Like, there's another channel. I'm not going to say it because there's either publicity stunt. They say it's fake, but I don't believe it. I think it's, they're trying to hack channels. That's as much as I'm going to go. And I'm not referring to I'm not referring to the channel itself of the platform of this. I'm talking of a hacker group. And I'm not going to say their name. It's nothing tied to any of the ones I've said. But if you're interested, email me. Any questions. As I said, I'll check my email daily. I check it when I'm on break at work. Skyrim's a good game. Yeah, I game too. The only games I game is Skyrim, any anime, and a couple, first-person shooter games just to get some practice in since I don't hunt that much. What I do, but I only take time off twice out of the year because I'm so not busy with my media platform, but with my work schedule. I work at a hockey arena. I do sports. I work, and I think honestly, to tell you the truth, I think sports are rigged too, which I knew that from the start. Lately, I watched a big ticket on my news. Oh, that's the only other show. I have the rabbit ears. I completely dropped Hulu, Netflix, and anything else. I am down to free television apps on my phone. That is much as I watch when I'm on the go. But mostly, if anything happens to this platform, know that my voice got out, and I'm not saying nothing's wrong with me or anything, and I speak the whole truth. And as John X Army said, most people think we're nuts. Most people think we're nuts talking about this. We're not. We're just woken up. So yes, share my channel. I'm not going off yet, but the After Armageddon, the Rudy Rayes, those are the two main ones I saw, and those were both in 2010. And where we're at now, 2018, and what was the cover of the 2019 Economist issue that John X Army was talking about? It all leads up. There's all facts, and I believe in conspiracy and all that too. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't dig hole deep because there's a point where you got to be quiet. You have to be quiet because whatever you talk about it. Because I was at work the other day, somebody literally thought, and I'm not kidding, somebody was actually threatening to put me, where, in a mental institution. That's as much as I'm gonna go. That's as much as I'm gonna say. And I was off property. I was off, well, I was heading off property with a friend of mine from work that actually believed what I had to say. But I told him, look, be careful of opening your mouth because it goes both, it's a double-edged sword. So, gaming, yeah, I'm not crazy, and believe me, the media, depending on what you watch, right now I'm blessed for the platform we have. I dropped my and I don't mind saying it. I got nothing to hide. I watch 69 News is the only channel I got. I do not watch Fox 69, and if you know what 69 News is in Pennsylvania, uh, I got nothing to hide. But I'm not gonna go any more than that. 69 News is what I watch. That's what I watch in my local area. And I got the rabbit ears, so that's as much, I only get 25 channels tops. I get the British news, by the way, which that's kind of comical to watch at times. France 24, which I do not watch global news unless it's something major, just so I can get some information. Uh, but as I said, with all everything that's going around, and I know Marv is very concerned with his stuff. That's why I'm going this route. So please, I will try to be in Marv's channel. I will, and I got caffeine pretty much. I got literally hundreds of bags of not coffee. I got a coffee maker in my kitchen, and I do have uh uh what do you call it? Tea bags where I can make tea. I got over 100 bags of tea. Oh, also guys, uh right now, since I'm waiting to buy, like, has John X Only has his gallon. I saw his prep video. Well, I'm waiting next paycheck, to get one of those, what do you call it? You know how people used to put those money things, those big jars, those big like 32 things ounce of water. I can't think of it, but it was a circular thing and it comes out to like a top. Yeah, I'm getting one of those. Probably gonna get like two or three of those to start. But yeah, prep as much as you want. Uh, you know, take my word, take your want. But yeah, I am selling most of what I do not watch anymore. Keep what you want. I have two TVs, one for my laid back channel, and literally my other one's just for hunting stuff and just a few shows I watch. Anime, by the way, I'm probably gonna stop watching because that's from Japan, and the way Japan's going right now, that's programmed to a T. Because the one show I watch, it's referring to ancient Egypt. I'm not going to get in that, but that was prophesizing that too. That they kept referring back to 5,000 years. I can't find a whole lot of information on that, but I think that would put us back to like negative 7,000 BC. So guys, it all adds up. There is clues everything down the line, and yeah, that's why I kind of stopped my other channel because at first when I first came on, before I came across Morphs and that, and I'm going on 40 some minutes. I do appreciate you, Gaming Terry, for staying on this long. I much appreciate it. And believe me, if you want to do a call in or something like that, I really want to do that. Oh, and also, if you remember me from my Morphs channel, people love that I have the nickname Coyote. I am actually going to be making Coyote shirts. You know how Keith Wood flags, and shout out to him, he does flags. I draw Coyote stuff, like artwork, and I will also be making t-shirt designs, and making that. I have a couple friends that know how to make shirts, and they're not crazy. They hear me out what I have to say. So yeah, if you want to read into it or see any information, I know people don't like being on their phones as much as I do. I'm young. I'm a young guy, 23. And I just got into a new relationship too, guys. And also, Gaming Terry, not to throw in another crazy thing, I look at life a lot differently. And you know how John X Army got woken up already? And I'm not joking. I got hit by a car the other day. I literally thought I was gonna die. I was coming back from one of my hangout spots with a few of my guys. Gaming Terry, if you're still there, this will be probably my last thing for the night. And then I'm going to Marth's channel. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the Dukes of Hazzard thing. I literally did that stunt because if it wasn't for Dukes of Hazzard, I would have been hurt drastically. The only thing that hurts at this point, I pulled my muscle very much, on my right hand. Well, my right arm. Yes, I am not kidding. Anybody that sees this afterwards, yeah, if you say I'm making it up, I have sources. I even have I have a couple friends that can vouch for me. They didn't see it personally, but it was, I think it was like Thursday or Friday night. I went to the EOR the next day. It wasn't that bad, but I was sore the next day, so I went there. I was only in there for an hour, which was kind of nice. They asked why I didn't come right away. I don't drive. If I biked it, it would have been worse. My closest place is 40 minutes, and that's another thing. Stock up on anything, ibuprofen. That's gonna be black market stuff when the thing crashes. And I believe we are close. If we're not, we're not. It's been prophesized for over 30 years. And I can go on. Guys, uh, I'm gonna head off, because I want to see if Marf's in his channel yet. And I will get a spare phone, but it will not be a phone like a smartphone if I can find one. Uh, I will try to get something going because I do want to take calls, just like Marv, but I want to do it the old-fashioned way. So, guys, I would stream as much as I can, share my channel, share my content. Again, if you are new to the channel, donations are welcome. They're not needed. It's up to you. Uh, it's a great, I'm just great. I'm a great conversationalist, and I know Gaming Terry, you're pretty far just seeing me on yours. I don't know what time you are or in right now. Oh yeah, it's already 3:11. Morph is already probably streaming already. It's probably new. Yeah, thanks, Gaming Terry. Email me any comments. Have a nice one. This is your host Coyote out for the night. Pleasure talking to you, Terry, and I know you were my only viewer. Anybody that tuned in, which I don't know who you were, I hope to see you on my next stream. This is Coyote out for the night. Thank you. Have a nice one. Stay, stay safe, stay alert, stay prepared.